Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Multi-Tap. This is Sonic 2, and we're back in Mystic Cave Zone because we have a secret to show off if you jump down his pits. I'm OneWelshSheep. I'm also joined here with Calham64.
Hello.
And a MysticSynthwave.
Hello?
Jesus,
such like a question mark. That's great.
Scared the life out of me. Oh, gosh.
Every week a new intro.
It has to be done. It has to be done. But anywho, this here is Hidden Palace Zone. This was originally a stage that was cut from the original Mega Drive Sonic 2. But in this remaster, they added it in as a nice little bonus. We go down the Death Pit of Terror. Which is really cool. I like this level. It's really fun. Really fun indeed. What can I tell you? This also has nothing to do with later Hidden Palace Zone stages either. It's like, people who know Sonic, they will know Hidden Palace Zone comes in later on. And I believe the original reasoning for this zone was this is where you were meant to get Supersonic originally.
I believe so, yeah.
At least that's what they say, anywho. I don't know how true that is. But as it stands now, it's just a really cool bonus extra little level that they added in the remastered versions, and I like it. What I'm not a big fan of is the boss.
It's also
the trombone.
Oh yeah, the trombone.
Yeah. It's a bit of a slow boss fight. You kind of have to stand still and wait for your chance to attack him, unfortunately. Granted, you can cheese it if you have tails, but...
Let's go see the music as well. That's from Mystic Cave Zone 2 player, isn't it?
Yeah, that's right. I believe originally there was going to be a completely different track. In fact, if you have certain versions of Sonic 2, you can still play the original level design that was intended by Sega back in the day before they cut the stage, because this level is fairly completed.
Yeah.
And that had a different music track entirely, and the music's still in the cartridge, so if you have Sonic 2 on the cartridge, you go through the sound test, you can cycle through and eventually you'll find a song that's nowhere else in the game, and that'll be the Hidden Palace Zone original theme. Which is kind of cool.
Yeah. That's pretty sweet, actually.
Oh, you'd love to see it. But what you don't love to see is this level, Oil Ocean. I used to hate this stage. I don't anymore, but I used to hate it. And I think it's largely because this is about the point of the game where the difficulty is going to start spiraling and spiking and getting higher and higher. Because we are reaching the end game, folks. We are reaching the end of Sonic 2. Just got this, another level, and then we're basically at the end. So it's not a long game. Longer than Sonic 1, but still quite short. Which isn't a bad thing, honestly.
There's a, I don't know if I'm right about this or not, but in Sonic Mega Collection Plus for the PS2, when it shows you hints, I think it said in Oil Ocean, you see these things that you're hopping on also, those green platforms? If it launches you up, and I think if you press like something on the D-pad, it speeds up the actual momentum of the character. Also, I don't know if it's like a glitch or not. Yeah, I think so. It's been absolutely millenniums since I played it, so can't really say for certain.
Hey, well, I'll have a look at that because I'm kind of curious. First time I've ever heard about that.
As far as I remember.
But it kind of goes to show, like, it just goes back to what I said earlier in the playthrough, where like Sonic 2 is just one of those games that every time I play it, I find something new.
Yeah.
And I don't understand how, because of how long I've been playing this game. You think I'd know absolutely everything by now, but I'm always getting surprised. I'm always finding new things. I think it just kind of goes to show how well designed the game is, really. Granted, it's not perfect. There are some areas where the design can be a little mean, shall we say. Like the next level after this.
Grand Metropolis. Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Yep. Weirdly enough, though, if you play this remastered version, you'll probably think, "Oh, it's a tough level, but doable." And that's purely because you can see more in this remaster, so you're not going to get blindsided as often.
Yeah.
In the Mega Drive release, oh my god. You'll see. You'll see.
We will.
Oh, well, actually, you probably won't see because I'll be dodging everything basically pretty well. But essentially, there's an enemy type called Slicers. They're these little green grasshopper badnik enemies, and they throw their arms out at you. And because you can't see as much left and right in the original version, you will just run into them constantly, and they're a menace. They're an actual menace to society. Hold the pad momentum. I'm gonna just do that Google now because I'm curious.
I'm looking at myself because want to make sure I remember it right.
Oh, I both love and hate the AI answers sometimes, right?
Oh boy, yeah.
In Oil Ocean Zone, if you hold the D-pad either left or right, you will sprint and build momentum. I'm like, that's every level. What are you talking about? That's just called running. Oh.
Well, apparently you can change Tails' name to Miles on the Xbox version. It says, I don't know if it's the same for all the versions, but it says at the title screen menu, if you press up, down, 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 up, you'll hear a ringtone. Now the character select and lives count will say Miles instead of Tails.
That's interesting, because that's actually the cheat code in this version of the game to unlock level select.
Ah, I see. They swapped it over.
Yeah. It makes sense, because I don't think this version of the game really has its traditional sound test. So they kind of had to have some way to allow you to change some settings, because the options menu in this game is interesting. They added more features into that sheet. Also, Oil Ocean Zone should be exploded with that. Just saying, that should have melted the place. But they added extra options, so you can actually get the elemental shields be introduced in Sonic 3 and Sonic 2 through that. Which is a nice extra little bonus. And I think there's some other features you can change. I can't remember off the top of my head the exact details of it. The elemental shields are like the big thing you can add to this version of the game if you want, though. And they are a game changer.
Hmm.
So if you get the electric shield and supersonic, that's it. You've won the game. You're never running out of rings. Oh. But anywho, this is Metropolis Zone. So this is usually for a lot of players the part where you're gonna get game overs. Because I'm gonna make it look relatively easy, but those bandits right there, the one that just hit me, evil.
Hate those
Actual
things.
evil.
Absolutely hate
Yeah.
those things.
And again, they're not as bad in this version of the game as long as you slow down. Because you'll find that as I'm running in certain segments now, I kind of muscle memoried where they are. So I tend to take certain areas slower. But oh boy. Oh boy. Again, it just emphasizes, if you want to play Sonic 2, just play the remaster.
Oh yeah.
Even though I don't know what's going on here, I think I'm having a bit of a fit with my controls. Oh,
I don't like
gosh.
the star things either. Oh boy. Do you know the official name of those or?
They're called Asterons, I believe.
Oh right.
I'm gonna quickly fact check myself.
You know about the seahorses?
Yep, Asteron. The seahorses, what, they, from Oil Ocean, they are called... They're called Aquis. Also, well, Aquis in Western, English. The Japanese name for them is Shidora, which translates basically directly to Seadra. So, they have the same name as a Pokemon in Japan, which is interesting. I think that's the name of the Pokemon, Seadra. Am I right there?
Seadra?
Maybe?
Yeah. Seadra. There's
yeah.
also like Sea King as well.
Ah, there we go. Okay, so yeah, the Seahorse Badnik shares the name of the Pokemon. Trying to remember, when did Pokemon Red come out? Because Pokemon Red. 1998. Okay, so this predates Pokemon Red. So I can officially say Nintendo stole from Sonic. How dare they? Sega Tsutsu. Who are?
Well, who knows? Probably not.
Probably not, but let's be fair. Nintendo deserves to be sued anyway.
Oh, the cogs as well, moving. Smoother in this version. Stuttery in the Mega Drive and Genesis.
Honestly, I don't like how they move in the Mega Drive version. They just feel really janky.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Like it's one of the best small changes they made is just making that smooth. I do find though you see these lifts here. I do find they are a little bit weird. Like you just saw them pop into existence there in this version of the game. And for the longest time, I thought I was hallucinating that because I'm like, hello. Then I went back to the mobile phone version. I'm like, no, it happens. It happens on the phone as well. So,
oh right,
I guess it's just an oversight or something that they just never patched.
Must have been.
Also, those crab badniks, right? I swear they're easier to kill in this version of the game. I swear it. Because in the Mega Drive version, the hitbox is so small, every time you try to attack them, you're probably going to get hit yourself. It's actually mad. Yeah, it's basically a treacherous stage. I will say this is still nowhere near as difficult to say Scrap Brain in Sonic 1. Because, to be fair, I think that has the title, in my opinion, of one of the hardest Sonic stages ever.
It is quite brutal.
Yeah. Like, I got used to it over time, but I
was gonna say, especially when they top it off, because Scrap Brain Zone, you know, it has like some sort of labyrinth zone as well thrown in.
Oh, if you don't know the shortcut, that level is hell.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so glad I know the shortcut through there. Can't even remember the last time I did that level authentically. It must have been... It's well over 10 years ago. Well over 10 years ago.
I did it recently, but if you remember also I was saying that I didn't beat it. I got a game over.
Yeah. Oh, gosh. Right at the end as well, it's unfortunate. It's like, oh no.
Yeah. Fortunately, though, it ain't the longest game in the world. So, it was like, oh well, it only took out a bit of the day.
Yeah, that's true. Because, like, one of the things that I do with this game, so if I'm waiting for an appointment somewhere, like at the doctor's office, I just challenge myself to beat this game in the time it takes me to get my appointment seen to. Which I've successfully done a couple of times. Like, I went for a dentist appointment, I think it was last year. And I just had my phone on me, and this was installed on my phone, so I thought, see if I can beat the game, and... Lord bold, I beat the game before I got seen to, so... Oh, it's kind of nuts. Oh, sorry, Tails, but there's a sacrifice I'm willing to make. Also, it can't be stressed just how much of a game changer the ability to fly is when you're going through the stage. It doesn't make it easier, but it speeds things up so much. Which is really good, because... Ooh! Tricky stuff.
Yeah, because like in the original Mega Drive and that, it's kind of strange, really. Was it told in the manual for Tails that Tails can fly?
It says Tails can fly, but doesn't give any like gameplay controls. So there's nothing mechanically in the manual that says you can fly as Tails, because back then you couldn't. But it was written that Tails has the ability to fly. So it's one of those like you'll be confused.
Yeah.
If you read the manual and then play the game, and you're like, why can't I fly? I wonder why they did that. I'll Google that. It's like, why couldn't Tails fly in Sonic 2?
You gotta say the AI thing first, just to see if it's correct or not.
Oh, here we go. Tails cannot fly in Sonic 2 and playing as him in single-player mode, despite this being a known ability for him. This limitation was done because of development constraints, because the... Oh, okay, so it got cut for time, essentially, so they wanted him to fly and they cut it.
Ah, okay.
That makes sense. That's assuming the AI isn't talking absolute bollocks, because that's... that is a thing with AI,
Yeah.
unfortunately. Can be useful, but my god, some of the crap I see come out of it.
Oh, I forget as well, this place has 3 acts, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's the longest stage in the entire game. It's like, on the bright side, once you beat the stage, you do get a kind of like a calm down level.
Yeah.
But it is a bit of a marathon. I think this is meant to be kind of like that stage that tests you to see, okay, are you actually ready to beat the game? Because if you can beat this level, realistically, you can beat the rest of the game.
Good enough.
Essentially. Except for the final boss, that's another can of worms that we'll we'll get to. Oh gosh.
And that was the boss?
But there we are. Yep. It's a cool boss fight as well. Like if you hit him, like he spawns in like little clones of himself, but it's not a difficult boss. Honestly, it's weirdly easy, especially for this late in the game. But with that, we shall catch you all next time, ladies and gents, for the finale of Sonic the Hedgehog 2.
Hell yeah.